Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Brought down by Ed Oliver. The Ravens at 11-2 now. They have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
That ball caught. It's and he's got a first down as the tackle made.
Like he's somebody. Like he nice as fuck. So that shit makes me mad. I missed a run for a touchdown already. I was just shaking my head. I'll be right at
Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Oh my God, bro. That is gay, bro. Come on,
should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit.
Look at that shit, though, Bird.
Chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down in the 38. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. Dobbins hit.
Oh my God, bro. Look at that shit.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think he had to unload that
keep him up. You know that's not true. Put that up.
I think
You know that's not
there
true.
without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown.
No way,
Down
bro.
as a defender, all you're thinking about is getting
all them niggas, bro. I knew he was going to run and he played right there, bro. There's no way.
And you play it back like this, all of a sudden he's taking it to the house.
Shit like
and now you're looking at each other wondering, what did we do wrong on that play?
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
They're going to be getting breakaway runs.
After the touchdown, Bass
nobody
to
else
kick
in
it
the
away.
game. I know, because that's the only way he can really score. But if he get them too often, like 2 or 3, it's like a backbreaker in this time. Like, get too many of them.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Matt Milano. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
And they're picking up right where they left
off. I was trying to bomb that
last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
They already gave him some with that nut-ass fumble.
To the 24-yard line. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That's taken on the 25. Now, a nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So get
Davis fighting.
Thank you. Oh my, this one, somebody giving him shit, bro. They giving him shit, bro.
They giving him shit. Defensively well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively,
pick it up, though.
He's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
76 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And he's going to get this down near the 25. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Oh, my God. He took me.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. space. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by
the fact that I made him
Bass,
fumble
up
and
and
he
good.
recovered his own
Score
fumble.
14-0.
Like, without fumbling, he got this. I strip you in the
After
same
the
nigga.
touchdown, Bass to
Man, how
kick
you
it
get
away.
it back? Like, your man ain't gonna get it. You picked it back up. As we tackling you. Like, come
And
on.
this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Play action. Now Jackson.
That is some bullshit, bro.
And he
Like,
goes down.
like everybody's seen him cut across and nobody fucking did shit.
Now that is 9
Two niggas, three niggas. Everybody
That's a
step
big
up and
defensive
y'all
stop
ain't do
there, and it takes
shit.
away a
Like,
lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
they just giving him shit, bro. They're giving him shit, bro. You watching this shit, they just giving this nigga shit. Like, come the fuck on.
You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
You see I made this nigga fumble, he got his own shit back. Like,
You
they
can
just
bet they're
giving this
preaching two
nigga
hands
shit.
on the
Bro.
ball here as the kicks away.
Man got
following
all the
that fumble
momentum in
return.
this, like, it's 3-9, but damn.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that, and they've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
We'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh my God, bro. Thank you, bro. What the
at the
fuck?
25-yard line, so the same result. And
He
he
just
opted for the
did anything.
touchback.
Talk about cheating. Look at this. That's some cheating. 2-0. What the fuck?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, play calling, they're locked in really well.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Here's Cook again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but
he's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It'll go as an impressive
they got me mad,
bro. When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right back to Dobbins on 1st.
Carlos Basham able to make the play defensively. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one. Huh?
Wow.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Come on.
This is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
I'm picking plays I'm not really picking for. I like some of these stuff, but you're not even good.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This pussy keep dropping.
He's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with
he already dropped the touchdown, bro. Then he dropped that, bro.
Happen just as you and I did as well.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Down the left to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we've reached halftime.
He was running in a crowd and niggas, bro. What the fuck? He should have been got tackled.
Down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. They're only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it is really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Again, it's Cook. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Allen now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McKenzie. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On second down, Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Cook
oh, my
God. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 163 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Cook on the toss left.
Go over there with that.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They don't give me that shit.
Just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout, and that indecision defensively.
That's a mid-run left, bro.
Across the chalk for a Bills
Still
touchdown. James Cook. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Look at that.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Overwhelmed, bro.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down into half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Oh my! First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Oh my God.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Jackson now.
Yeah,
The throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. To throw again is Jackson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Von Miller able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. And if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now it's Jackson. He sets to fire deep.
Oh my God, bro. He letting the CPU do it. They is just getting that shit.
But it'll be 3rd down.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already.
Hey, come on, baby. You supposed to be grabbing that shit.
Let alone put points up on the board.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
I don't want that.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Oh my God, all my minutes is dropping. That's what I'm talking about. They make his defense just crazy. Like, all my minutes is dropping that shit.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Odafe Oweh there on the tackle. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. They run it again with Cook. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The Ravens on third down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they
like, what the fuck, Lamar?
This second half.
Oh,
no
my
points
God.
and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Man, you're like, what the fuck, Lamar? I was just going like that. Forward.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, my God, yo.
Knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game.
He's letting the CPU doing it. He's not doing anything. He's just letting the CPU do this shit.
And an inability to advance the ball from the other.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That shit crazy,
bro. Down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. To throw is Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for the Baltimore Ravens. First and 10 at the 29-yard line. And Jackson throwing once more. Going up top.
Oh my God, yo, he really letting the computer just slide. Yo, that shit OP, bro. Look at that shit again. The computer just slides.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going.
Oh my God, that slide shit OP. Oh, let me try that shit.
Understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique.
He got the CPU just swat every
when he has a
fucking
chance.
pass.
He's helping his team in a huge way.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They find some open field here. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him inside the 15 as he's dropped to the 14.
He not doing nothing. It's the CPU doing that shit.
That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover.
And he ain't took on one person. Look, so he ain't click on nothing. The CPU smacked it. Like, yo, look at that shit. That shit is trash. Why are they not cooking the CPU? Like, the fuck, bro? That shit corny. I get it if it's a user, but why are they not cooking the CPU? Look, I'm throwing right at him. Look what happened. He switched off.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs.
Yo, alright, that's your lead going. I see you now. So let the CPU do everything. Look, CPU. That's what these are high.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion.
That's like user versus CPU.
Instead, they're on the spot and help separate
so
the
he never used to play me like that. Like he used to be user, and I used to get him some user shit.
Jackson on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Look, a CPU again.
This one's intercepted.
Like, how he not beating him? Oh, my God. Let me score off of that.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Hey, I'm doing that. From now on, I'm doing that, bro. I promise you. He just put me on the sign. That shit OP is
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on
I ain't gonna
that
do
individual
nothing.
play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them.
I ain't never seen nobody do that shit. I give him that.
Huge for him.
Everybody try to use this shit, but the CPU be drawn. I guess the CPU not like that no more.
These guys, they've got it going today.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining.
This would be a dickhead. He's being a dickhead, so I'm calling timeout. Like, no, you trying to kick a field goal timeout.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies,
This
some
game
coaches are like,
what the fuck is going on?
I got a chance to put some more points on the board. I don't care what the situation. I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly.
Oh my God, CPU. I swear to God. Hey, look at my niggas, bro. Look at this shit, bro.
This time is run out on this ball game.
Superstars. Everything getting knocked out with these niggas, bro.
Really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter.